Hey guys, I just heard the news on this, and it was actually announced just a few hours ago, so I'm actually not late to the party this time, and it feels good. So yeah, StarWars.com has announced that Jon Favreau has been tapped to write and produce a live-action Star Wars series. Probably the live-action Star Wars series we've heard about, because I doubt Disney is planning to put out two at one time, at least not right now. Who knows what they could have planned in a year. At first, when I first heard this, I thought it was an odd choice. I only knew him for his work in Marvel, but apparently he is a lifelong Star Wars fan. Apparently he's very well versed in the lore, and he's actually had a role in both the Clone Wars animated series and apparently in Solo. So that's interesting, and kind of makes sense now that I know that. I'm also kind of surprised to see that all the fans are kind of welcoming him actually with open arms. I would have thought that they would have found some way to be triggered over this just because it's Disney, but I guess maybe if his series comes out in time, maybe it'll do something to kind of unify the fan base a little bit. Who knows? So yeah, that's all I have for you. Just a short little quick, unscripted, as you can probably tell, little video, little snippet of news. I do have some real videos planned, though, that I want to get out as soon as possible. I probably won't wait until next Wednesday to at least get started on them. So expect those fairly soon, I guess. Also, you may notice that if I haven't done it by the time this video is up, I will do it soon. I'm changing the name and the profile picture of this account. I have an Instagram account that goes along with this channel, and I changed the name and the icon there, so I'm doing it here just to keep things consistent. So this is now the Mandalorian Times, and please do go follow my account on Instagram. It's at official Mando Times, and I post very regularly there, far more regularly than here, at least once a day, probably at least twice or three times on some days. I'm constantly updating my story. I'm just very active over there. So if I'm not active enough for you here on YouTube, I definitely am on Instagram. So go check that out. And until next time, until whenever the next video drops, may the Force be with you.